welcome to my channel. So today's video is just going to be a get ready with me. I'm going to be playing with some of my newest favorite products. A lot of the stuff that I'm using in this video is actually kind of like more newer products that I've been recently loving. So this isn't going to be like a specific makeup tutorial. I'm just going to be kind of trying my new favorite products with you guys. Please excuse the fact that my hands are about 10 shades darker than my face. I'm just a pale ass bitch. I don't always apply self tanner to my face just because I exfoliate my face so much, so it just comes off anyway. Obviously today my face is not self tanned, so let's just ignore that. So I actually did recently come across this beautiful picture. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to really see it. Yeah, you can't really see it on here, but it is this beautiful. I will post it like right here if I can. So this intro is way too long, so let's just jump right in. So starting off with my primer, I've been recently really loving this. This is the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. This feels amazing on my skin. It just feels like it's actually like moisturizing, and I love the way this feels on my skin. It has a really nice watermelon smell to it as well, and I just really love this. Alright, so for foundation, I recently purchased this as well. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. Raw Beauty Christy here on YouTube uses this all the time and raves about it, so I purchased it the other day and I've been using it ever since and I love it. This is in the shade MG5. I don't know if it's going to match my self tan, but we can always bronze the skin up if it doesn't, so I like to just pump this onto my face and then I'll blend it out with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. I did not actually wet this. I feel like I get more coverage when I don't wet my sponge, so I'm just gonna, this one is actually the bigger one. I love this because it really just blends everything in so much quicker because it's a bigger surface. So we're just gonna blend this in. I love this foundation. It covers amazingly and it doesn't sink into any of my wrinkles. As you can see, that took like 2 seconds to blend out with the bigger sponge. So if you have not tried this sponge, don't be afraid of how big it is. It actually blends makeup out really quickly. So if you're someone that likes to get ready really quickly in the morning, I think you would really love this sponge. I recently downloaded TikTok and I didn't think that day would ever come. I really truly didn't. But the day came and now I'm obsessed. I literally lay in bed for like 4 hours watching TikTok, and I've actually been making videos myself. So if you want to come watch my embarrassing videos, then go follow my TikTok. I will leave it right here. Now we're gonna go into concealer. Wow, I was rudely interrupted. My freaking camera just randomly shut off. Love when that happens. As I was saying, for concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. This one is in the color Light Neutral. I've been really enjoying not applying as much concealer because I just feel like you don't really need that much. I used to just go in with the concealer, but I just feel like less is more. When it comes to concealer lately, I don't know why. The more concealer you have under there, the more it's gonna settle into your wrinkles. So I just feel like a little bit goes a really long way, especially with this concealer. So I don't really find it necessary to apply a shit ton of concealer. Alright, so recently me and my boyfriend have been binge watching shows, and we have like currently ran out of shows to watch because we've recently watched the 2nd season of You, which actually blew my mind. And if you guys do not watch You definitely should. It is freaking addicting. So leave your suggestions down below on what Netflix series we should watch. He's literally watched everything and it's so hard to find like a good show these days. So leave your suggestions down below, please. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with my cream contour, and I love this. I raved about this in my yearly favorites. This is the Milk Makeup cream contour stick. This is in the color Baked. I like to obviously apply this anywhere that I am going to contour. So on the sides of my forehead, I do like to bring this down the sides of my nose and then right underneath my lip. And then I will just go in with that same sponge and just blend this out. And you always want to blend upward because I don't want to bring the contour down because that kind of defeats the entire purpose. So I'm just kind of blending this upward. And it blends out so easily. I just really love applying cream contour because I just feel like it makes everything kind of like seamless and look more natural, because sometimes when I go in with just straight up powder bronzer, it just looks like patchy and it just doesn't go on my skin nice. So I just feel like this step has been like crucial in my makeup routine. And then we're gonna actually go in with a cream highlight. I love this. This is the Ciate London Illuminator, and it is such a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. I am gonna set my face with powder, but I do like to do this step because it is liquid, and I feel like if you apply your powder and then this, it might not blend out as nice. So I just like to apply this on my cheekbones and just blend it in with my finger. This just gives the most natural, like beautiful glow to the skin. It is so pretty, you guys. I just feel like they blend into the skin so nicely and look way more natural than a powder. Like it actually looks like you're glowing rather than just like a stripe on your face. And then I will take my sponge and just kind of gently go over the edges just to like make sure everything is blended and there's no like harsh lines. All right, now to set my under eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Ilia Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder. You guys, this powder is amazing. If you like to bake, I wouldn't necessarily bake with this because it's more of a kind of like finely milled texture, and I feel like it doesn't work for baking, but I don't really necessarily bake my under eyes anyway because my under eyes are super dry. So I will just take my sponge and just get like a light layer of that and just press this into my under eyes. I don't really let it bake or sit there. I kind of just work it into my under eye. And I also like to set my eyelid as well to get it ready for eyeshadow. I try not to go over the cream highlight because I don't want to necessarily get rid of that completely. I just want to set like right under my eyes where they would crease. So I will just take that kind of like down here as well. I'll take a little bit of that on my forehead and just tap this in. And then to set the rest of my face, I've recently been trying to stay away from powder because I've been really enjoying like a natural glow to my skin. So I've been loving going into my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light, and I will go in with a big kind of brush like this. This is the It Cosmetics All Over Powder, and I like to just go in with this and just set the rest of my face with this because it gives like a really gorgeous glow without like making your face look powdery, if that makes sense. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous powder. Now I'm going to go in with my powder contour, my Benefit Cheek Leaders palette. This is the Hoola, and I like to just carve out my contour, and I also like to push this into my hairline, kind of like where my temples are. And then I will just lightly hit my forehead. I do have like a pretty small forehead, so I don't like to overly contour, but I do like to kind of blend the contour into my hairline a little bit. And then what I like to do is just pinch my brush and just bring that down the sides of my nose. And then I like to go over with a little bit of a kind of like luminous bronzer. So I'm going in to this Becca bronzer. This one is in the color Capri Coast. I like to just apply this right on the outer portions of my face just because it gives a really pretty glow to the skin. I think what I'm gonna do is start doing my eyes, and then I will go in with my blush and highlight after. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I'm not gonna talk through it because I do wanna really concentrate. I want to kind of create a look similar to this. I don't know if I'm gonna do it as like deep, but I want to create this look. This was posted by Wake Up and Makeup, but I wanna try to create a look similar to this. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I'll probably play some music on top of it. So let's do this. I'm just to make you smile, and you need me to hold you close, and all your fears that you dream of disappear and flutter on. Whoa, hold on just a little. We'll meet right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand. Let go of the brittle, 'cause
just look on, and I look down, and all your fears have run aground. Then you said, all I ever wanted was to love like this. All I ever needed was to feel like something more than a closed door flat on the floor. I can offer so much more. All I ever wanted was to feel at ease. All I ever needed was to get up off my feet. 'Cause I believe in hold on just a little. Want me right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand. Let go of the brittle, 'cause you'll find life is a riddle that we're not meant to understand. Stop. I'm just enough to make you smile, and you need me to hold you close, and all your fears that you dream of will disappear and flutter on. Whoa, hold on just a little. Want me right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand. Let go of the brittle, 'cause you'll find life is a riddle that we're not meant to understand. Stop.
Alright you guys, so I must say this makeup look was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. It was really hard to kind of create the like rich brown looks that I really wanted. I'm still not like 100% happy with how it came out. I wanted it to look like a little bit more like rich, but it's so hard to find a brown that's not too cool toned and not too warm. I wanted it to be like a rich kind of like chocolatey brown, but it always ends up looking like too ashy. So we are just going to finish up the face. I highly recommend if you're gonna do a makeup look like this to do your eyes first. I got a ton of fallout on my face. I'm just gonna go in and kind of clean up my contour a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Bakery setting powder, and I'm just going to kind of clean up things. While that's sitting, I am going to go in and apply my blush. So the blush that I've been using so much lately is by Buxom. These are their Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush. This one is in the shade Mykonos. These blushes are extremely pigmented. You need literally the lightest amount, and what I do is kind of like dip my brush in, and then I will like put it on the back of my hand just to get any excess off. I lowered you guys down. I feel like you guys were like really high up. I look insane right now. So I'm just gonna go in with that blush and apply right on my cheeks. I'm just gonna go in and just dust this away. Alright, so now for highlight, I have been loving this Artist Couture Loose Diamond Glow Powder. This one is in the color Illuminati. This is like the most finely milled highlighter ever. It looks stunning. I'm just going to apply that. Again, it kind of gives your skin that kind of like wet look without looking like powdery. I do not know how they do it, but it looks so pretty. Alright, so now I'm just going to finish off with my lips. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk. I feel like with your eyes super dark like this, you need more of like a neutral, more of a nude lip. So that is why I ended up going in with the KKW lipstick in the shade 1.5 Nude. I just feel like nude kind of goes better with this look rather than like a pink. And then we just need to spray our face. I'm just going to finish off the look with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Let's just take my hair out. Alright you guys, and this is the finished makeup look. I have not worn this much makeup in so long. Like, I have not done a smoky eye like this in months, so it feels really weird having like this much makeup on. It's super dramatic. This is like a perfect like going out night look, or you could rock this in the day like I'm about to. I just think it's so pretty. I actually do really like how the eyeshadow did come out. It's not really showing up true to on camera, but yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you guys did, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.